New recruit that's interested in joining, so we're just going to kind of go over any questions that she has and all of everything that you would want to know how to get started. If you have any questions for me specifically that we don't go over today, please feel free to send me an email at ashleycherie920@gmail.us. I'll have everything posted below too if you want to send me an email. So I have a folder here, and it just goes over, it's just kind of a letter going over why you would want to join Scentsy. And I'm not going to read through it all. You can read it through yourself. And if you want it at home, I can send it to you too. So it just goes over the perks of joining Scentsy and all that kind of stuff. The compensation plan, which is, oh, it's raining. You start out as what's called an essential consultant. Right away, you make 20% of your commissions. You don't get a discount yourself when you place an order, but you get 20% of what you order back at the end of the month. As soon as you hit $1,000, it could take you 1 week, it could take you 2 months, depending on how motivated you are. You automatically bump up to 25% commission, and it stays like that forever. You never get demoted or anything like that. You automatically stay at 25% for forever. If there's a month that so literally if you put in a $1,000 order this month, you would get 25% right away. There are months that I always try to shoot for $2,000 each month because you get a 5% raise. So you get 30% on that. That's an automatic $600. Plus, you get a bonus added to that. The dogs are screaming. I'll let them in real quick.
I'm coming!
I don't know where Lily is. So that's cool. So I always have that goal of $2,000 a month. Okay. And then as soon as you start recruiting and getting more people under your team, your rank moves up, and then you start earning off of your team and all that kind of stuff. But we can talk about that later because it's a lot of information and I don't want to overwhelm you. So that's all that stuff. And once you sign up, you pay $99, and then you get a starter kit, which has those big party testers in there. Catalogs, order forms, a bunch of different products like a warmer, body lotion, body gel, maybe a Scentsy buddy, a scent pack, scent circle, a bar, like all that kind of stuff to get you started. You're never required to hold inventory at your home, which is a cool thing. I know superstar consultants, like all the way at the top, that do not have anything other than what's given to them in their starter kit. So it's literally everything you need. There's business cards in there that you can print your own. Literally everything you need.
Okay.
This is a Holston join brochure that's also included in there. And it just, again, kind of briefly goes over everything I've talked about in this, and that's a sample of what a starter kit could include. Your shooting star is an incentive to get you going. You can keep track of this on your online workstation, which we'll talk about. But once you hit $500 in your first 15 days, you only have to sell $5,000 or $500 in your first 15 days, which is very doable because you're super excited about your business. People are going to be buying left and right from you, trying to help support you. You can purchase all of this for only $200, and it's well over worth $200, and you earn PRV on it.
So if you get, within the first 15 days of signing up, if you make a minimum of $500.
If you sell a minimum
or
of
I'm sorry,
$500,
sell
yep.
a minimum of $500, you can receive all of this for the price of $200.
Yep.
What would...
And then you can turn
okay.
around and sell all of that. Or
Okay.
give it away as gifts or whatever. It's just to help boost your
Kinda like an
inventory.
incentive.
Yep, it's an
Okay.
incentive. There's always an incentive.
Okay.
Whether it be, your first incentive is this,
Okay.
to get this going. Then your second incentive is to sell at least $1,000 worth of product, so then you can boost up to get your first bonus or your first promotion. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then you have 90 days to purchase this, so you don't have to buy it right away. You can wait till you get paid.
Okay.
And then you can turn around and buy this.
How often do you get paid? Like,
You get paid on the 15th or the 10th of every month. And you'll get a little credit card in the mail that you can put it directly onto that, or I have it set up to go to my bank account.
okay.
And then I'll show you that it's called the pay portal.
Yep.
I'll show you all of that. These are the monthly subscriptions and fees. Your personal website, which is $10 a month, and that's awesome. You need that to recruit. You need that for people to place online orders, and it's only $10. You get it for free for the first 3 months, and then after that, whatever card you use to sign up automatically gets billed. I recommend it, and I recommend keeping up on it. You can write your story, your Scentsy story on there. You can put a picture. If someone's looking for you in the Ogilvie or looking for a consultant in the Ogilvie area, you will pop up.
Okay.
And then so strangers, people you don't even know, can be buying product from you and can sign up under you.
Okay.
That just because you have that website.
Okay.
So it's a really good tool to use.
But they do like an automatic withdrawal type thing where I can just set it up where it's just automatically taken out each month.
Every month. I don't even remember when it's taken out. It just
Well, yeah, because I personally, anything and everything that is able to be set up automatic withdrawal and set up through the account versus trying to like remember each month when to pay what.
Yep.
We have it set up automatically just because
Yep.
it makes it 10 times easier, and then I don't have to remember.
Yes. And then like I do Velada too.
Oh yeah.
And that's the same exact system, but that's only $5 a month. Because once you've already paid the $10 for your first, Velada is only $5. You can't sign up for Velada for 6 months after you enroll because Scentsy really wants to make sure you have a strong hold of your Scentsy business first before adding another business line.
I think I'll be fine with this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much a stay-at-home mom or a single mom with Adam's job, so
Yes. So you're fine. So this is the online website. This is where your workstation. This is where you place orders. This is your tool for everything. There's an awesome training center up here that I lived on that thing. When I first signed up, I watched every single video. You get ideas from consultants themselves, from the business, from corporate, everything. There's tools on here for everything. There you can register for upcoming training calls and really anything you want. So we can just explore it. And there's a new consultant tab. I watched every single one of those videos multiple times because it answers any question you have.
Okay.
And really gets you motivated to go through your business. My computer's being slow because of the rain right now. But so that's that. You can just look through that later.
Yeah.
Once you sign up, you'll get a link to your online workstation, and I have it set up to where my consultant ID and my password are automatic in there, and I just log on every day. There's news. So this is the training center. And then there's a news tab, which I also...
There's the dog that just went running around.
He's fine. Maybe I'll let him in if he comes to the door. The news tab gets updated almost every day. So I always check out what's new. Any new policies or procedures or anything new, they put on there right away. So you can play around with that when you first get started. It's a lot of good information on there. What was I going to show you? Oh, I'm going to do a quick interview with you just to see where you're at and how you're feeling. Do you have any questions for me before we start that part?
Nope.
Okay. So what do you love about Scentsy?
Well, I'm a huge candle fan. So this is perfect because then I can leave it on all the time without always having to blow it out before I leave. I love the scents. A really, really good variety of all the scents. And the warmers are awesome. Like, they have really unique designs and ideas and types.
Why do you want to become a consultant?
As I see you and how much fun you have with it. And the possibilities of the kind of money that you can make.
The cool
Perfect
thing...
for somebody such as myself that works. I mean, even though I work 4 or 5 days a week, but just to help make a little extra cash on the side.
The cool thing with
Fun.
Scentsy is you
It's fun.
can literally work however much or however little you want, and you get paid on that. So if you don't work very much in a month, your paycheck's obviously going to reflect that. But if you work hard and keep working hard, your paychecks will go through the roof. You will not believe how much money you can possibly make. You can literally make a 6-figure income. But it's all based on how hard you work.
Yeah.
What are your goals with Scentsy?
First of all, getting started. Seeing if it's, as long as it's something that I feel like that I'm going to enjoy and going to like, I wouldn't mind maybe pushing back and kind of making this more of a first job priority versus just kind of something for extra on the side.
That's why I started. Being an educational interpreter, I had the summers off, but also meant I wasn't getting paid in the summer. I originally started to supplement my income in the summer and then see where it takes me after that. I never really thought I would be where I am today in only a couple years. And I couldn't believe it. And I know if I would have worked harder, and if I keep working harder, this can be my full-time job. Isn't that cool?
It is. I mean, it's, also too, like with me and Adam getting this new house and stuff, it's not that because I'm making more money now with this new job, believe it or not, as a waitress / bartender. I am making double, if not triple, more than what I was making at CLO. Actually, probably closer to triple by the time you add my tips in and everything, because I wasn't working that much at CLO. And then with us getting this new house and everything, not that it's that this job of mine isn't, making my part and, putting my part into it. It's just that, who doesn't want to make more money?
Right.
I don't really know anybody that doesn't. And for something like you said that, if there's a month where I've just got a lot going on and I don't have that much time, well, then it's not like I'm forced to do it.
Right.
But there are times where I do have some extra time. And you know what? If I have that extra time for something, I can sit at home on my phone and on my computer and do it. I don't need, granted, yes, there's obviously the parties and stuff if you want to do it like that way. But, there's times too that, it just, to make that kind of extra money that, and then, like I said, on top, like I was telling you yesterday, like the kind of fun that you have. Like I see how much fun that you have with this. And we all know I'm a very social person. I gab like crazy. So, throw me in at a party, I won't shut up.
Yeah.
So I'll be good to go.
It is fun. I couldn't believe how many friends I've made doing this. And it's so cool because Jeremiah grew up in this town. We'll go places and I will know more people than he does. And he's just like, how do you know so many of these people? And it's like, Scentsy.
Yep.
And it's so fun
Yep.
to just get out there and meet new people. And I like it. What kind of support do you expect from me?
Just to be there when I have a question and help me out when needed and back me up, maybe help me get started, introducing me to giving me ideas and telling me how to get on my feet.
Some
kind
people
of being there as like a mentor type thing,
Some people want you there every step of the way, which is great. And then some people are just like, get me started and then then just leave me alone. So it's helpful to know
I'm going to be
that.
the type of person that I'm going to probably pester you for the first couple of months.
That's good.
Quite often.
So you're going to know exactly how to do everything.
I'm not afraid to ask questions. I ask
Good.
questions all the time. Sometimes they're questions that I even maybe know the answer to, but just to verify, I'll go.
Good.
I do it all the time. I know. People are like, well, don't you know that? And I'm like, I know, but I just want to make sure.
Good. What motivates you?
Well, you. I know that sounds weird, but just because, the potential of the type of money that you can make, along with, like you said, getting to know people and giving me something to do and look forward to, possibly work my way up, because with where my company is, with what I do,
Yep.
yeah, outside of becoming a manager, but, it's not really something that, if I work harder towards, for every step that I work harder towards, I'm constantly moving up. Whereas with this, yes, you can. Mine is, well, if I work there long enough, maybe if I really want to, once, Grace decides to either quit, retire or get fired, I might just get that position. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And never, can't say that when I was a little girl. I dreamed of
Yes.
running and owning a bar.
Yeah, no, that is another positive with Scentsy is there's always the next step. Always something new to work towards. If it's earning that 5% bonus on a $2,000 month, or getting your first recruit and promoting to the lead consultant, or selling $10,000 as a whole team with your group and then getting director. That's the next thing I'm shooting for is getting that director rank. And then there's still stuff after that.
Yeah.
And Scentsy supports you every single step of the way. There's this new program called the Ascent Academy, and it places you based on your rank. So for me, the next step I want is to hit director. So they have my own special program created just for people that are trying to hit director. And they give you tools, they give you ideas, they give you everything you need to go out there and do the work to get to that step. And they will have the same exact program for you, but just based on what you want right now. And then you're willing to work up. So that's really cool. How many hours a week are you willing to put towards your Scentsy business?
Well, let's see. I'd probably go on the Scentsy website at least 50 times a week just to look and out of curiosity what might be on sale. So I'm already on there probably a couple of hours a week, and I'm not even doing this. But I don't want to set too high of a goal just because then I feel like, so I'm the type of person that if I said something and they don't, I'll get down on myself too much. So I don't want to try and be like, oh yeah, well I'm gonna put 30 hours into it every week. Yeah, no, I can't. I mean, especially with the hours I work and with Adam being gone and Riley and just everything else. So let's setting aside the potential of parties, probably just looking into things, trainings and all that. I mean, I'd say at least 10-15 hours.
Okay, that's good for just getting started.
I mean, like I said, I know that probably doesn't seem like a whole lot, but just considering that I do pretty much work full-time already, I mean, and the type of hours that I work, along with, Adam and his job always being gone and having Riley. Not saying that, I mean, especially with Riley being the age it is, it's not like they can't do that kind of thing, but like I said, I don't want to, say, oh yeah, well, I'm going to put a minimum of 25 hours in, and then not be able to do it. So.
Do you have any other questions for me at all?
So, right now, with, just to get started or whatever, and then from what you were saying, on Facebook and stuff yesterday, you have, the incentive is, not only do I get for the starter kit, not only do I get, the...
You get all the testers and catalogs for the spring selling season, but you also get the fall-winter stuff.
Okay.
Because it's August. It's called Transition Month.
Okay.
Right now you can also, because it's Transition Month, get more catalogs, get more fall-winter business supplies at 10% off.
Okay.
So
as a consultant?
As
or
a consultant.
Just anybody in general?
Anyone. Well, any consultant.
But a consultant, not just somebody just purchasing.
Nope.
Okay.
Though this is a basket party right here.
Yep, I've done those with you.
Yes, these are your best friend. They have, I always have the folder with directions, catalogs, any specials of the month, and order forms in there, and then the mini testers, which go out and do all the work for you. And then your host gets all the rewards. So I originally bought one, and then once that one was out, someone was using it. If someone else wanted one, I bought another one. Don't go out and buy 10 because
of these?
Yeah, because that's just gonna stress you out, and you don't want to spend family money on Scentsy. You want to spend Scentsy money on Scentsy and family. So don't, aside from the first $99.
Yeah.
I strongly suggest don't spend your personal money on Scentsy anymore. Wait till you're getting paid for that. Pay yourself back first, and then put any other money towards Scentsy.
Okay.
that you're already making from Scentsy, because you don't want to get in that hole, and you don't want Adam to sit and look and say, why are you spending so much of our money on Scentsy?
Yep.
You know?
Yep, I see what you mean.
So right now I think I have 7 of these, but they're almost always out there.
Okay. Now, as far as in a consultant standpoint with these, what you had said that your hostess is the one that makes that. Do you profit off of these
Yes,
at all?
you profit commission. They get the free and half price items,
Okay.
just like doing
Oh, okay.
a home
When you
party.
had said, and then the hostess is the one that gets all the, so
They get the rewards, you get paid.
Okay, I thought that I didn't know if that maybe meant like, this more or less is just kind of something that promotes you as far as like, oh yeah, well I've got this and it's actually, so if you ever need anything in the future, but I wanted to make sure that was just, I didn't understand that completely, but now I get it. So not only does the hostess basically do your job for you, and they get their rewards, but
You get paid.
you're the one that's getting paid for it. You do still get your commission portion.
Yes.
Of it. Okay.
And then you can also offer an incentive to not let the hostess bring that back. They're going to give that to a friend. And then on that, they get what's called a perpetual party award, which is based to keep your party going. So they get a half price item when someone books a party off of them at that person's party. So say Charlie was doing a basket party, and then her friend Lisa wants to do a basket party too. So Charlie gives Lisa the basket party, and then Charlie will get a half price item when Lisa submits her party order. So it's just to try to keep the party going, so you're constantly having basket parties or home parties.
And how much is a basket party kit?
Those are all different prices. You can really do it however much you want. These little guys are $25,
Okay.
the mini testers, and they come with this little bag and all the testers in them.
Okay.
These things, the mini thermal totes or the thermal totes, I think are $14.
Okay.
And so with a $150 party, you've made this back already. And then anything else after that is sheer profit.
So the party kit itself, altogether, typically ranges from what to what? Like price-wise? Like, at minimum, it's going to cost you...
$40, I think.
Okay.
But you don't have to use this. The mini thermal tote, you don't have to get that. So even if you just wanted to do that.
But it's nice to kind of have everything all in.
Yep.
Don't you, because at least when I've done one of these for you, like you used to have like a little spray thing, and then there was one other thing in there.
I like to put like a lotion in there or a hand sanitizer, anything where people can actually smell things and use stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
If someone's never hosted a party before and doesn't know what Scentsy is, I'll put a plug-in in there and a bar of wax so they can just at least try it out and see what they like and get the feel for it. So that's how those work, and then, yeah.
Okay.
There's a warmer of the month and a scent of the month subscription that you can do. And again, it automatically gets taken out of your account. That's on the account tab. I always do at least the warmer of the month. You get 10 bars. You get the little flyers. You get rub and smell stickers. You get a room spray, a large party tester, and a small mini tester for those. And it gets automatically taken out on the 15th of every month.
And and how much is that?
$35 just for the scent of the month, and then $60 for the warmer of the month and scent of the month, and you get PRV off of it too.
You get what?
PRV, which is personal retail volume, which means you're getting paid 25% once you hit that certified consultant off of all that. So, and you can turn around and sell those bars. You can sell that warmer, and essentially get paid all the way back.
Okay.
So,
And what is the discount that you get on that one you said? Or not the discount, but with the $60 you get what again?
with the $60 you get the warmer. So right now that I think
Like
is
the larger warmer or just a small plug-in?
whichever warmer it is. So
whatever
next month
the
it's
warmer
that
of the month
mason
is.
jar
Oh,
chasing
yep.
fireflies warmer,
Yep.
and that will be $31.50 next month. So add $31.50 plus 10 bars. So 10 times $4.50, that's $45. So right there, that's more product than what you're paying for. Plus a room spray, plus a little tester, and a big tester.
And what do you mean by little and big tester?
These are the little testers, and then the bigger ones.
The slightly larger ones. Okay.
So you get both of those too. And a package of rub and smell stickers and those little flyers, just letting you know what the special of the month is. So I always put the stickers on them and hand them out to everyone, so everyone knows what's going on. So it's a lot of product for not that much money. And you get I'll make samples out of the wax, and that's kind of cool too.
Okay.
And this
is what you mean by little samples.
Yep.
Okay.
And you do that all on your account tab, which is right here. And like say you're moving.
Yep.
So right now your address will be your current address, and then you move and you literally just edit my profile and change your address.
Okay.
Super easy. This is where you go to, like right now I'm already subscribed to the scent and warmer of the month. Say next month I don't like the warmer. I don't ever get the warmer if I don't like it or if I know someone else. If I know someone else will buy it, then I'll get it. But unless I can sell it right away, I don't buy it because it'll be available later.
Yep.
Then I would downgrade to the scent of the month.
Okay.
This is where you go to edit your personal website, which is again free for the first 3 months. And this is where you can put your picture in, you can write your Scentsy story, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So I hate it when people pay the money for this and don't put a picture in. You're not a warmer. This picture will automatically be a warmer. No one's going to buy from you. Unless they can make that personal connection. Have it be your family, have it be you and Adam, have it just be you, whatever, but make it personal.
Yep.
And then you can read the story. I always have a what's called online orders here tab party going. So if someone is shopping online, they can order on there and you get credit for that. So once a month or once every couple months, if I have a few individual orders going in, I can put that under that party, and then I get to be the host, and I get that free product, and I get those half-price items that you can either use for around your own home or turn around and sell for full price. So, yep, and then story and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So that's that. Oh, shoot, and this is also where people go to sign up. So you go to join. And then fill all your information out there.
Okay.
My personal website is ashleycherie.scentsy.us. So you would have to come up with something for yourself, like whether it be Tara or...
Yeah. Okay.
Some people get really creative. I'm not that creative.
When it comes to that kind of thing, I'm not that
No.
creative either.
So I just did my name. But yep, so join, and then you just hit join now and set you up that way. And then it just confirms me as your sponsor. So yeah, do you have any questions at all?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure once I, not only go through and read all this stuff or whatever, but sit back and actually start to think about everything that we've talked about, I'll come up with some questions and I'll just call you, but
Okay.
right off the top of my head, I think that's it.
Alright. Well, I'm going to stop recording now. Thank you everyone for listening. If you have any questions, please let me know.